the risks tab, you'll see that in your 1160 there is for every risk at a certain level you have to state what is the likelihood of the risk to occur and also what is the monetary impact. Now the wording for that you can change. Okay, so whether or not you assess it, we don't have a choice. The standards require us to assess whether the risk is likely or what is the monetary impact. If you don't like the words we use, you can obviously go and change it over here. And I'll just quickly open 1160 just to show you where you can go and set that. Oopsie, I clicked on the wrong thing now. Okay, so while that opens, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to click, I'm going to raise a risk for investment property. So I can raise my risk here. See, I changed the abbreviation for completeness earlier, so it's changed it here to CO. And then the likelihood, if you change the wording for the likelihood, it will change it here. So I'm just going to select likely. And then also the monetary impact, you can change the word which will appear over here. Okay, so that is basically what words those change. Then back to my firm settings, you'll see that you can set what is the minimum sample size for the controls testing. So what is the minimal sample size that you would accept within your firm for the controls testing? And the probe default is 10, sorry. If the controls are exercised daily or more. If the controls are exercised weekly, it's also 10. If it's exercised monthly, it's twice, 2, sorry. And if it's exercised quarterly, it's 2. And obviously, if it's only exercised 1, you can only have, your minimum should be 1. Okay. Then the version control. Okay, so this document is really just for the manager or partner to see if all the documents within the template, within the file that the clerk or the clerks completed, the team completed, is on the latest version in comparison with the library that is saved on the computer. So what will happen is when the clerk or you install the template on your machine, the template will install the libraries on the computer. And then the firm settings will show you that the specific document, in this case 1160, is on a different version to what the library version is. So the current version is what is the version of the document, and the next column is the library version, that is what is the library, the version of the library of this document. Okay, so that means this document is not up to date. Okay, and then all you have to do is either run an update on the client file, which is what we would suggest is when you run an update, always do it before the audit starts so that you don't obviously lose things in case we've replaced a document or whatever. And then also update the client file from the start and don't do it during your audit. And then what happens is Probe will update all the documents at the same time. So you don't have to go and update one document at a time. Okay, so that means if there's an update in all my documents, it will update all the documents. Okay, then I've got a question, how do I update? Okay, I'm just quickly... the update won't run on this file, but when you open the financial statements, and I actually think we have a session coming up maybe next week or the week after on how do I run updates and what is new in the version that we're going to be releasing soon. When you open either the financial statements or you open the info store, and the info store is the 10.10 document, then it will bring up a screen that tells you, do you want the latest version of Probe MX? If you click on there, yes, you want to update to the latest version of Probe MX, it will bring in the update that we've completed up to now. Okay. So now I've made all those changes to my probe firm settings. And obviously you want the whole firm to have those type of changes that you have made. You don't want it to go and change it on every single audit file or every single client file. So what you do is you make all the changes. Obviously you also make changes to your financial statements. Maybe change the lines, change the instead of having 2 columns, you want 3 columns, all of those type of things. And then you go and create a firm template. And Caseware has really made it unbelievably easy to create a template or install set. So what you do is, before you start with your firm template, is you obviously install it on your Caseware Champion on the partner's machine. You make the changes that you want to make. And the reason why I say you have to install the template is because you need the scripts and the libraries and all of that on the computer that you're going to use to create the firm template. So you get the CD from CQS, you install the template from CQS on your machine. It will install the libraries and the template documents and the scripts and everything that you need for Caseware to run correctly. It will install it in the correct place. Then you go and make the changes to your firm template, and then all you do is you click on Tools and Template, and I've made changes to the IFRS template. So I click on the IFRS template, and you'll see the moment I click on the IFRS template, you'll see that it will bring up this option, Repackage. So all it's going to do is it's going to repackage this template that I've got on my machine. So I click on Repackage, brings up my nice wizard, Caseware wizard, and I click Next, and all I do is I go and change the template name. So in here you can, or you can keep it the same if you want to. You can say where do you want it to save. So I want it to save on my desktop, so I just click on my desktop. I've already started one, so I'm going to use that as my name, IFRS 2011. Okay, my client file, in other words, okay, so it picks up where my client file is, because that is what, because I'm using an old one, so let's just create a new one and it would be easy for me to show you. Okay, so ProBeta firm template. Okay, say save. This is my client file, so it says my client file is C program files Caseware template, so I can check it, it's perfect. Okay, I can change the template name to ProBeta's template, and the version will automatically be given to you, which is the version that they've used, CQS has used, and then you can say, and remember, you must, if you want the template to be repackaged in the future, you must leave that clicked. And then you just click on Finish, and it creates a template. Okay, so I've done that already. It's on my desktop. Okay, so that's my IFRS 2011, and you'll see that it looks exactly the same format than what it looked like when I installed it from CQS. So I click Next, and everything is ready. Okay, so it repackages the codes the same way that you would have had for CQS. Okay, and that's it. That's it from me.